If you missed Big John and Amy this week, here's what we've been talking about. An Indiana middle school teacher is in some hot water for giving his students an assignment that involved imagining a trip to Mecca.
To have our children decide in their minds that they're visiting Mecca as a practicing Muslim, and they're going to write about what they see, what they feel, the sights and the sounds of Mecca. 125 words, 7th graders.
But it's a religious pilgrimage. I mean, what about separation of church and state? I agree with that parent. If they're going to write about a pilgrimage to Mecca, then why don't you talk about the crucifixion of Jesus Christ?
In the state education standard, the specific code, Islamic studies are part of the curriculum in Indiana.
Linwood policeman Brian Dorian was released from jail after it was proven that he couldn't be the honeybee shooter. So now the question remains, should he get some money for his time in jail?
He was only in for 3 days, Aim, and he was sequestered from the general population. Nothing bad happened to him. And I'm not dismissing what happened to him. I would lay there with the full body shakes. So I understand that it is going to change his life. But is he really damaged beyond all hope of rehabilitation? And does he have to have millions of dollars to soothe these wounds, yes or no?
His life, even if he gets, it's not about the money. I mean, most lawsuits are really not about the money.
It's about the money.
It's about offering an apology. It's about the larger issue. And the larger issue here is wrongful arrest, wrongful charges.
The wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas left Anita Hill a voicemail asking her to apologize for these sexual harassment claims that nearly derailed his Supreme Court nomination 19 years ago.
I think she owes us an apology, and I look forward to receiving that phone call or that visit one day.
She's victimizing her twice. She's telling her, you're a liar and come clean and apologize to me. No, Clarence Thomas should apologize to Anita Hill.
But see, nobody really knows what happened, and it was a political attack, let's face it. And regardless of how you are feeling about Clarence Thomas politically, by all accounts, he's been a very good Supreme Court justice in the ensuing years.
I believe wholeheartedly that Anita Hill was telling the truth.
Juan Williams was fired from National Public Radio for comments that he made on Bill O'Reilly's show that he gets nervous when he flies on airplanes with Muslims.
I mean, look, Bill, I'm not a bigot. You know the kind of books I've written about the civil rights movement in this country. But when I get on a plane, I got to tell you, if I see people who are in Muslim garb, and I think, they're identifying themselves first and foremost as Muslims, I get worried. I get nervous.
I just feel like he had every right in the world to express his feelings, and I wasn't offended by them. Were you offended? I mean, I know you don't agree with Juan Williams and his comment that he made about Muslims on airplanes.
But I don't find it racist. I mean, I think it's kind of silly, but no, I think he had a right to speak up, and I also think NPR had a right to say, well, we don't want you, you're not part of our programming, you don't fit our profile. Our constituents, our listeners, our viewers don't really like you, so we're going to get rid of you.
They have made him into a hero.
Well, of course
honestly.
they have. Yeah, it works out for everybody. NPR makes their audience happy. Fox makes Juan Williams more conservative all of a sudden. And he signs a $2 million contract with Roger Ailes yesterday.
For these and other stories, visit BigJohnandAmy.com and listen every weekday morning 5 to 9 on AM 560 WIND.